JoJo's Real Housewives episode recap. We need to talk about this. Let's get into this episode recap.
Well, I must say it was very hard to watch Dorit be dripped in this much Chanel after what she just did to Chris Dillon. It's the ladies' first night in Saint Lucia, and at dinner, Dorit is still trying to unravel her issues that she has with Sutton. And I will say, I wholeheartedly see exactly what a lot of the ladies are saying here with Sutton. She comes off very genuine with this apology to Dorit about the wallet comment. However, I feel that part of the reason why Dorit isn't really accepting this apology from Sutton is because it's just happened one too many times on both sides. And Bose proved in this moment because she called Dorit out and said, listen, she's apologizing to you. You're not accepting it. You keep going back. But Dorit's seen this before, and so have a lot of the other ladies. And when Garcelle tries to tap in on the whole Kyle and Morgan of it all, and Kyle is so bored with this line of questioning, she's also very bored with this show, as am I. But I do get it. Look, we're sitting at this table talking about a man who is literally separated from Kyle, who is technically single, but we're sitting at a dinner table in Saint Lucia talking about how he's at the Soho house with one of his girls. I do appreciate that Bose will go hard for her friend, because let me tell you something. I might just move to Los Angeles, get a job working for Bose, and if someone messes with me, I know she's gonna have my back. And after dinner, Bose is quite literally dumb-smacked with the amount of white women taking their tracks out and throwing them on the seat or the coffee table. I mean, how can you even have a serious conversation when the person is literally pulling hair out and just laying it on the table? All I know is I really don't think Sutton and Dorit are ever gonna move past this, frankly. But there was some other unexpected troubles brewing ahead in the other villa, because Garcelle felt some type of way that Sutton just sat there and was basically licking Kyle's butthole and not really jumping in there to kind of have her back around the questioning around the Morgan situation. And it's clear Sutton really wants to be in the Kyle Richards club, and it is so fascinating watching the lengths that this woman will go to try to be accepted by Kyle, who really doesn't stick her neck out for this woman all too much, let's be honest. So I understand why Garcelle's annoyed and was like, all right, anyways, I'm going to bed, Sutton. But the next morning, Garcelle and Sutton seem to move forward past this annoyance that Garcelle had with Sutton the night before, but I'm not sure that Garcelle's gonna forget this. I do think it's interesting that all of a sudden now Sutton doesn't wanna give this line of questioning to Kyle around the Morgan situation, but we can all sit around talking about Mo, even though he's technically a single man. Erica says Garcelle peaked in the 90s with her roster of men, but I'll have to say, that was quite a roster, so I think I'd be done. And the ladies head out for a day out on the catamaran. This is gonna be so fun because quite literally we watch the exorcism of Sutton. Look, I know you guys are gonna say Erica needs to let this go, she needs to let this go, but let's be really crystal clear. Erica went through some really dark, heavy stuff, which makes everything else that these other women may be going through in their marriages look really small and minute in the end. So when she brings up how Sutton has treated all of these women in the group, she's not lying. Like, I like Sutton, but she does say things in the moment of being angry, but then will turn around and apologize and seem just as authentic. So it's like, were you lying then or are you lying now? But slowly but surely, Sutton spiraled and became more and more unhinged. And look, I get it. No one likes a pile on. I hate watching the women pile on one woman. But Sutton kind of starts these fires and then she tries to like diminish them by not really openly dialoguing about it and staying consistent. Don't you guys come for me. I love Sutton, you know it. I'm just being honest. I will say, I wish Dorit would have used this moment to meet Sutton where she was and take some real accountability for some things that she has done and said, rather than just try to skim over it like, sorry you felt that way. But Sutton finally had enough and she got up and she walked away because you know what? She's not going to sit on this boat and be roasted over and over and over. I can't tell if there's a real issue brewing between Garcelle and Sutton or this was just a produced moment to get everyone to stop saying how they're up each other's asses. Did you guys watch? What were your thoughts?